What's up, guys? Welcome to the Nas Assassins YouTube channel. It's your boy Alan. On today's video, we're just gonna go through some pairs. I'm gonna show you how I trade, how we trade. Just gonna show you just a glance of how we trade as Nas Assassins, our strategy. So on this video, I'm just gonna show you how to draw trend lines. How to perfect your entries on trend line trading strategy. And yeah, just a few basics there and there on how to attack the market, like I do, like we all do as Nas Assassins. So yeah, let's hop on the chart. So we have Nas here. As you all know, Nas, it's an uptrend market. It's always going up. 80% of the time it's always going up, but then there's always setups that you could always find. As you can see now, I'm on the daily. Normally I go on the daily to check the overall trend, for the day or for the week. Depends on what type of trader you are. If you're a day trader, if you're a swing trader, then you're gonna have to go all the way to the monthly just to see how the market is going, so you can be easily, take trades, hold over the whole week, the whole 2 weeks, the whole month. So it depends on what type of trader you are. But if you're a day trader like me, just gonna have to look at weekly and daily. Most importantly, daily, just to check the overall trend. Candlestick closes, just to check all that. So right now we're on the daily at the moment. As you can see, Nas has been, it has been dropping for the past 2 weeks, I would say. For the whole month, actually, for the whole month of September, Nas has been dropping. But we're able to spot like a few sit-ups there and there. Yeah, so how I'll attack Nas is that I'll just look at to me it's automatic. As soon as I look at the market, as soon as I look at the charts, I just see everything. So as you can see, the Nas has been creating this lower lows. As you can see, here's our first bounce on Nas, and here's the second bounce. And here, this is where we look for entry. We look for entry at this point. At this point, as you can see, it made like a small fake breakout to the downside, which market always does that. The market makers always does that, just to take people out, playing few tricks, mind games. It's what they always do. So yeah. This is where I normally look for entry. On the third bounce, just 1, 2, 3, look for entry here. As you can see here on the daily, it created a nice doji, at least a reversal to the upside. But obviously, as a day trader, you're gonna have to switch for a lower time frame to see what's really happening in the market, just to see what's really happening. So as you can see, false breakout to the downside, but the market actually, Nas actually closed. It didn't break outside, it closed right on the support. So as you can see, it went up, came back, creating like a smaller double bottom, giving you another confirmation, giving you another confirmation to the upside. As you can see, here's a fourth bounce, the third bounce, and here's another fourth bounce. That's another entry. What I would do is I would enter the market. I would buy Nas at this point here. When I see the reversal, see it respecting the support, I would actually buy Nas. I would buy Nas here, have your SL, depending on the lot size, your account size, depending on that, just have to be careful with Nas. It's very volatile. You need proper capital in your account to be able to trade Nas. But there's also other brokers that allow you to trade Nas with the lower risk, lower spread, lower lot sizes. Can go as low as you can without putting risk to your account. So that's what happens. That's why I'll be looking forward for buying opportunities. Actually, as you can see, the market actually went up and then came back to retest that support again, and then it went up for a few pips to the upside. As you can see, it went from to 450 pips to the upside, and then as you can see, respected this support and resistance here. As you can see, it's a strong support and resistance, created another doji at the top and reversed to break out. So yeah, fellas, this is what happens with Nas. This is how you trade trend lines. You wait for the third bounce, be ready to go in the market and do your thing. So always wait for confirmation. Don't just jump into the market without any confirmation. So always wait for proper confirmation. So yeah, as you can see, it came from that support and resistance, dropped, broke out. So yeah, so for this coming week, looking for other selling opportunities. It might come. This is Nas, as I said, Nas is 80%, 70% uptrend, always going up. So there's possibilities that it might come back to retest and break back in, depending on the market conditions, what's really happening with all the Nasdaq, with all the companies that push Nas, the 100 companies that really push Nasdaq 100. So yeah, depends on what the market condition, what will happen is what will give us direction. But with technical analysis, what can happen is that Nas can actually come back to retest the support, maybe make other lower lows before it actually shoot up. So we're just gonna wait and see what really happens on Nasdaq 100. So this is how I trade. That's how I trade trendline trading strategy. Wait for the third bounce, and then attack the market. As you can see here, also on the resistance, this is the consider this the first touch, second touch, and then on the third touch, which is also another confirmation of support and resistance, giving us a proper sell. So that's where you actually look forward to actually sell Nas. Have your risk there and have your TP at the support, which is possible pivot point, or you can just have it at this lower low here, depending on your trading style, depending on your risk to reward. So yeah, that's what we have on Nas. That's how you draw trend lines. That's how we trade trend line trading strategy. On the next one, we have GBP USD. As you can see, go to a higher time frame just to see what's really happening. Just to have an idea on what's really happening. Again, you start drawing your support lines, start drawing your trend lines. To me, it just happens automatically. This is the importance of why you should always have specific pairs to trade. It's easy for you to it's to spot setups before you even analyze, because you already understand the pair itself. It's easy for you to spot setups if you trade specific pairs, just trading everything. And then yeah, it's always easy to just trade one specific pair. just to master your entries. Trade the same thing over and over, get your strategy, do it all over and over and over until you get it right. So as you can see, switch to a lower time frame for hour. As you can see right here, first touch, second touch, and then come here at the third touch. As you can see here, it reversed before that and then came back, made a false breakout, broke back in. This is where you look for buys, but as you can see, that buy didn't actually play out to our resistance there. It actually I'm sorry, this is wrong. This long. As you can see, our long position didn't actually reach the support. It actually reached the resistance. My mistake. It actually reached the resistance right there. Yeah. But obviously, always make sure to lock your profit whenever your trade go into profit. Always make sure to secure. As you can see, actually played out 100 pips, so you could have at least locked 50 pips and let the market run. As you can see, came back, broke out, and then went back to our SL. Price. As now we're waiting, it's a breakout. Just gonna wait for it to maybe come back, retest this support, acting now as a resistance, and then maybe push down to the downside. So that's what we're gonna be looking at for this coming week. So yeah, that's how you trade trendline trading strategy. You're looking for those third bounces and breakouts. But now I'm just going in depth of third bounces more than breakouts. We're gonna catch another video. I'm gonna make another video to go more in depth on how to trade breakouts. But now just gonna be focusing on third bounces other than breakouts. So yeah, that's how we're gonna that's how we trade as Nas Assassins. The next one is GBP JPY. Again, go to a higher time frame, daily time frame, depending on your trading style. Whether you're a swing trader or day trader like me, I normally look at the daily time frame first, analyze from the daily before I go switch down to 4 hour, and then execute at 1 hour. So that's what I do. As again, to me, already I'm trade GBP pairs. GBP JPY is one of my favorite pairs, so it's easy for me to just spot setups, because I'm always keeping it on the watch. As you can see now, see that proper resistance, have your support, and then switch to a lower time frame to see what's really happening. As you can see, you have that first bounce, you got your second bounce, and then this is when you look for entry. This is where you look for entry. You look for entries. You're gonna sell here at the support here. You're gonna sell here at the resistance. I'm sorry, I was distracted. Yeah, you're gonna sell here at the resistance all the way to the to the support. Before that, I'll just have these right here instead of this. So this is how my setup would look like when the market was actually at this point. So you have 1, 2, 3, sell it until the support price, and then wait and see what really happens at that support. As you can see, the market actually broke down, went back to retest, and then fell again, and then created a double bottom here, and then shot up and broke back in to the resistance. So again, when it gets to resistance, we're gonna look for another entry. Again, there's a fourth bounce, and yeah, that's the fourth bounce. And what you're gonna look at is how your trade, your analysis probably will look like, and sell it. You're gonna sell until the support. You might have it here at the double bottom. As you can see, it just came back, spike to this point here, respecting also this support here, this lower low here, as you can see, spike down and then started reversing to the upside. So this is how you're gonna have your setups at SL. Always make sure it's higher or lower than the previous lower or previous high, depending whether you're selling or buying, depending on whether your setup is at the support or it's at the resistance. So that's how you trade. So yeah, that's how I trade trendline trading strategy. It's how I use trend lines to execute, to master my entries and setups. So yeah, this was just a few glimpses at how I trade, how we trade as Nas Assassins. So for more videos like this, just subscribe, hit that notification bell to get more videos like this. It's just gonna always be dropping in, a few lessons there and there about our strategy, how we trade. So make sure you're always notified, always get the latest videos. Yeah. So I hope you're all having a good day. I hope you're all having a great trading journey. It is tough, but just hang in there. Keep learning, keep pushing. Yeah.